Sup riders. Welcome to welcome to Daily Neko. News you can meowsly trust. Straight from Kitten's paw. Today we have some unfortunate news. As reported at NBC News by Jane L. Griffith on May 27, 2020. Louisiana cop fired for saying, unfortunate, more black people didn't die of coronavirus. As a police officer, we're held to a higher standard than normal civilians, the police chief in Kaplan, Louisiana, said, stating the obvious. So you got to watch what you do, you got to watch what you say. And so does everyone else. Imagine thinking every individual human being isn't responsible for their words or deeds. This is a fucking shit show already, and I haven't even started reading the article. A Louisiana police officer was fired over a Facebook comment that said it was unfortunate more black people did not die of the coronavirus. The chief of police in Kaplan, about 87 miles southwest of Baton Rouge, said Officer Stephen O'Coin commented under a local news station's live feed of the governor's coronavirus news conference on May 15. O'Coin was fired later that day. A CBS affiliate in Lafayette, Louisiana, reported that O'Coin's post was made on its Facebook page in response to another commenter who wrote, "Virus that was created to kill all the blacks is death." Well, it didn't work, O'Coin wrote, how unfortunate, according to screenshots shown by KLFY. The police department said in a statement on its Facebook page that it was made aware of O'Coin's comments. Chief Joshua Hardy looked into it, and the officer was terminated. O'Coin had worked previously for the department for 8 months and had been back on the force for about 3 months before he was let go, a spokeswoman for the police department told NBC News. Hardy said the department does not tolerate such behavior. As a police officer, we're held to a higher standard than normal civilians. So you got to watch what you do, you got to watch what you say, he told KLFY. You can't just go and post anything you want on social media. Well, you can, as long as you accept the consequences. Imagine making a social media page with your actual name and personal information with your actually retarded or edgy takes when you have a job you want to keep. Why do you want to make it easier for someone to socially engineer the way to your identity? So mysterious. Besides, what's the point of having an actual social media presence with your actual name and face attached to it if you're going to accidentally post your 4chan shit posts on Facebook? I don't get it. Why do people like this apply to be police officers? And why are they hired? Police departments around the country are such fucking jokes. When will the good officers stand up and face the darkness? There were some other comments further up that was also not suitable for a police officer to be putting on Facebook, Hardy said. O'Coin's firing was welcomed by many commenters on the department's Facebook page. I applaud your swift and decisive action regarding this matter, one Louisiana resident wrote. Your willingness to serve notice on bigotry and ignorance is a genuine representation of redoubtable leadership that is necessary during these difficult times. I often wonder and struggle with the idea of heavy corruption in our social institutions. It's actually super depressing. Police departments hire retards, and retards continue to get promoted who don't want to cross the blue line. So we continue getting poorly trained officers, and they're the ones who always make the news. Then we have public education that's poorly funded, without enough resources for students, and students are either unwilling or unable to learn, and I don't think they're going to grow up well. They're given everything they need at schools, teachers, the company of peers to learn and play with, security, food, and still they take it for granted and feel as if it's out to them just because they exist. And then we have public officials who want to appeal to Twitter and make policies that Twitter likes, when most of Twitter isn't even their voter base. Most of Twitter isn't even American. And they get to continue getting paid and pretend to make laws and have their fancy meetings for personal gain while the economy dies bit by bit. What can we possibly do against it all? And worst of all, McDonald's has fallen. Ramirez.
Ramirez! Take your team and secure the Burger Town. Ramirez! We got hostiles! Use your predator drone control ring to protect Proctor! Ramirez! Use the remote control predator missile! We got incoming infantry! Ramirez!
Well, while the world falls to shit, let's try to keep spreading positivity and live, laugh, love. Here's a pretty lap pillow pic. After I'm done uploading this, I want to go nap on my girlfriend's lap. If I had one. So my thumb. Well done. Forget you can support me so I can afford to has foods when the riots come to New York and I have to escape to Philadelphia. Maybe I'll run into Frank Reynolds and have some fun playing night crawlers and making a musical with him and Charlie, and we can solve the American crisis. Thanks for watching. Remain vigilant and don't get trolled out there. Suck my dick, faggots.
With pleasure.
Ready? Move! Follow me! Service! March! Your command? Forward! Ready?
Into the battle.
Service with pleasure! Ready?